Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another video. So this video is going to be a theme Thursday video, which I haven't participated in for a couple of weeks now. Not that I didn't want to, it's just that, you know, things kind of got the better of me, time got the better of me. We've been real busy with doing some other stuff and I just haven't had the time, or when I did have the time I was so tired, and so I either didn't have the time or the inclination to make one, but we're gonna go ahead and make one now. It's getting a little bit late, but we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. So anyway, this week's theme Thursday is the theme for this week is polka dots or stripes. So anyway, we have baby Melissa here, and she is the Lucy Sculpt by Tina Cui. And she was reborn by Sharon of Born Again Reborns on YouTube, or Butterfly Baby Kisses Nursery. And I know we've used her a lot in Theme Thursday, but I love this baby so much. And she came with such an extensive wardrobe that it seems like I can find outfits to go with, you know, anything with her in regard to the theme that we're doing. So anyway, but she's been in this little Easter dress for a couple of weeks now. Hi Alex, you silly boy. So I have my golden retriever Alex here beside me, and he thinks he's got to get in on the action. But anyway, I've had her in this little Easter dress for quite a while, and I just want to make sure that I have her in frame for you guys. There we go. So yeah, I've had her in this dress for quite a while now, and so we need to get her out of this and actually get her into something a little bit more comfy. She's like, Mama, get me out of this dress so I can stretch a little better, you know. But yeah, so anyway, what we're going to go ahead and put her in is, and I still have it on the hanger here, I still have it on the hanger here, but we're going to go ahead and put her in this striped romper. And this is, and I'm going to go ahead and take it off, but this is something that came with her wardrobe when I got her, and it is I believe it's a 0 to 3 month. Okay, so yeah, 0 to 3 month, and it's a Carter's. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put her in this, and this is something that Sharon had picked out for her when she had her, and actually this girl has been in her collection for a very, very long time. And then when she decided to part with her, I purchased her. Gosh, I want to say about a month or so ago. But yeah, I've had her and I've so much enjoyed her. I love her so much. But yeah. So anyway, while we do Theme Thursday, we're going to go ahead and answer a tag that Sharon had. And it's basically 3 questions. And it's kind of a... some of it is like from your childhood, and some of it is... what do you do now kind of thing, but it's basically 3 questions. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with changing her, and we'll go ahead and answer the tag. So the first question is, when you were growing up as a child, did you have your own bedroom? And well, it's kind of a complicated thing as far as answering this. For the most part, yes, but there were times that no, I did not. As a kid, we actually moved quite a bit within the same town, mind you, but we actually moved a few times while I was growing up. And I'm not going to go into the, you know, the why, you know, for each house or anything, but it was just, it just sort of happened that way. And we ended up moving a few times as I grew up. And from the time that I was about 12 onward, yes, I had my own room, but before that, not all the time, but before that, there were times that I did have to share with my middle sister. But for the most part, when I was from like 12 onward, yeah, I had my own room, which was nice because, you know, I'm a social person and I like being around people, but there's times that I just need to just sort of, and even to this day, I mean, you can ask my husband, even to this day, I need to just sort of regroup and have my own space for a little bit and just kind of have my own little territory so that I can just sort of chill and, you know, just kind of do my own thing, because I just, you know, I'm the type of person that I kind of need my own space. And I just, you know, I've always loved music, and I just, for me to relax and just kind of chill a little bit, I needed to just listen to some music and just sort of do my thing and just sort of just zone out, if you know what I mean. And even now, like when I just need to just sort of chill a little bit, like I'll have a playlist going with my music, or I'll have an audiobook turned on, and I need that time to just sort of have to myself, and just to have that. And also, like when our kids were little and I would just need that time, I didn't even have music or a book on. I just wanted it totally quiet, because sometimes it got to be like really, really, really loud. So yeah, I did have my own room from the time I was probably about 12 and up. And, I was just so profoundly grateful for that, because it was my little hideout. It was my little sanctuary. It was just, the place that I could go where I didn't have to bother with anybody or anything. And it was just, I needed that, because I think if I didn't have that, I probably would have just gone just totally cuckoo. But when I had my own room, and a lot of what I had a lot of books. I love to read, and so when I did have my own room, I had a bookshelf where I had just books galore. I looked like a library. And if you were to go in my living room now, both my husband and I, we have built-in bookshelves in our living room, and so he has his side and I have my side, and we have obviously we both have our own reading tastes, and he's got his stuff, I have my stuff. And so, but we still look like a library. Like if you were to go in our living room, and it's funny because I have a membership on this karaoke website where I go on and I sing, from time to time and so forth. And so when I have it in the background, because when you go on to this karaoke site to sing, you can make a record. Like when you make the recording, you can actually, you can make a video. You can either turn your camera on, or you can just do it by voice and make your video of yourself singing. And so when I would have the video going, and I would have the books on the bookshelves, and it was funny because sometimes when I would get the comments, like several people would go, "Shh, we're in a library here. We're in a library." So I thought that was pretty funny. But and aside from the books, like I would often have, and I'm going to lift her up just a minute so that I can get this spread out here so that we can put her in this. But even aside from the books, like I'd have my little knickknacks, or little pretties as my mom would call them, and I'd have my little trinkets and stuff. And I kind of feel like part of me didn't grow up. Like I feel like part of me just is a little kid because there's just things that I love, and just things that I think are just so cute, and I kind of feel like part of me, because of that, I feel like part of me didn't grow up. And also, the part of me that didn't grow up too is, I'm still very much into like, cartoons. Sometimes I still love cartoons. Like I love things like the Flintstones, and I will sit and watch the Flintstones sometimes. And I love me my Smurfs. Yeah, you're gonna pick on me, but I love me my Smurfs. So don't. Yeah, you're gonna laugh, but I love me my Smurfs. And but yeah, I mean, there's times, I don't do it all the time, but there's times that I just love to just kind of sit and watch stuff like that, and just kind of go back to the childhood and relive that nostalgia. Because let me tell you, the way things are now, it's so different. It's so different from when, back in the day when I was a kid. And sometimes I just like to relive those memories, because it's just something that I just want to do. So I kind of feel like part of me didn't grow up, and maybe that's kind of why I am into this hobby that we love so much here. But yeah. I think, the fact that we love babies, and that we love to kind of dress our babies and stuff, I kind of feel like maybe part of us didn't grow up. And I guess in a way that could be a good thing. So yeah, but I'm profoundly grateful that when I did have my own room, I'm profoundly grateful that I did have my own room. especially when I was a teenager, because I just needed that time to just sort of go into my little hibernation or shell or whatever, you know, just to kind of chill out a bit. So question number 2 is, do you keep your, in your house, do you keep your blinds open or closed most of the time? And oh my goodness, you know, I really didn't think about a lot of this, but I'm kind of a private person, and it's not that I have anything to hide or anything. It's just I have this thing about people maybe being a peeping Tom and looking in my windows to see what I'm doing. And I kind of feel like if I leave my blinds wide open, I'm kind of leaving myself wide open for, I don't know, exposure or whatever. You know, like I said, not that I really have anything to hide or anything, but we do leave our blinds open during the day pretty much. Like, maybe not totally all the way open, but I would say about halfway. We have blinds pretty much on every window. And so I'd say we leave it open about halfway. Mainly because, you know, for temperature purposes too, but in the summertime, especially, like, we'll kind of close them a little bit, like, especially like if we have the air on, because it kind of helps to keep that air inside. And sometimes we will open them a little bit to, like when we're wanting to heat the place up in the wintertime, we'll open them up a little bit to keep the heat in and stuff. But for the most part, like during the day, we will leave them open at least halfway. But I kind of feel like, and sometimes, well, in the bedroom, I'll say, we'll leave them pretty much closed a lot of the times, because our bedroom does kind of face our neighbor's house, and you know, I kind of feel like if I'm getting dressed, like, I don't want somebody being able to look in my window and to see me or anything, you know. So in the bedroom, we'll pretty much leave them almost closed, not all the way closed, but almost closed. But like in the living room and that, you know, we'll leave them kind of halfway open, and then if we need to close them for some reason, we will. But for the most part, we do have a little bit of light coming in through here, because, you know, we do like the natural light, and if we had them closed completely, it would look really, really dreary, and we just don't like that. So, yeah, I mean, we keep them open pretty much, but kind of halfway, I guess. Not totally open, but just about halfway. So the third question is, when you go out of the house, do you have to go out wearing your makeup? Or, you know, do you leave the house, can you leave the house without your makeup, or do you always have to leave the house with your makeup on? And for me, it's kind of a weird thing, okay? I am in my late 40s, but I've been told that I look a lot younger than I am. And so I kind of feel like I don't look like a monster without my makeup, but I mean, I look a lot better with makeup on. I will say that. But if I have to, I will leave the house without makeup. If I have to, you know, I'm not gonna lie. How do I put that? If I have to, I will leave the house without makeup. But I do prefer to have at least, like, you know, just a light layer of foundation on. And my routine, and let me tell you, I have been a proponent of Mary Kay's skincare since I was a teenager. And when I was a teenager, I had really, 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 really bad acne. And so I had my mom used to sell Mary Kay. And so when she was able to get access to it, you know, for a decent price and that, I would use the skincare program that kind of helped with the acne. And so that really helped. You know, short of going to a dermatologist, that was really the only thing that would kind of clear me up. So I've been a proponent of Mary Kay's skincare since I was a teenager, and to this day, I will still, you know, I still am, you know, very, you know, very, I don't want to say regimented, but I really don't use any other skincare but Mary Kay, because I love it so much. And even to this day, I will still swear by it. And actually, I'm a Mary Kay consultant. I really don't push it very much because I don't do the parties or anything, but I am an official Mary Kay consultant. So if anybody needs Mary Kay, let me know. I can get you whatever you need. But anyway, so I do have to do my my routine, and a lot of that I do in the shower when I, when I take my shower. But before I go out, I will put on my my moisturizer, and I will also put on like at least a light layer of foundation and a little bit of blush. So I don't go out of the house without at least, some kind of foundation or some blush, and I'll put on maybe a lip gloss or something, if I just need to just kind of go out in a hurry or whatever. But oftentimes, like if, if we're going to some kind of event or whatever, yeah, I'll put on my mascara and stuff too. But to leave the house, like if I have to leave the house in a hurry, I will put on like, and it can be like a powder foundation. Like I have the mineral, let me actually show you what I got here now that we're gonna think about it here. So a lot of times what I will do is I have this this is a mineral powder foundation from Mary Kay, and so I have a little foundation brush, and so I will put this on. And a lot of times I'll still have my liquid foundation, but if I have to go in a hurry, I'll put this on. It just kind of gives like a little bit of a light coverage, and that works out pretty well. And then, like I said, I still do have to have a little bit of blush, and just a little bit of lip gloss. And then, then I feel like I can leave the house, if I have to do it in a hurry, and, maybe just a little bit of mascara, like on the tips of my eyelashes or whatever. But, I can get by with that. But the thing that I really, really, really have to have done is my hair. Like if my hair isn't done, if my hair isn't washed and done, that's the thing that drives me crazy. For me, it's all about the hair. It's all about the hair. And I kind of feel like if my hair is out of place, I can't go anywhere. So yeah, for me, it's more the hair than the makeup. But yeah, so anyway, that is the answer to Sharon's 3 questions. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I think she looks so cute in this little outfit. And it's been in the 60s lately. And so I kind of feel like with it warming up quite a bit, I kind of feel like this is perfect time for her to be wearing this little outfit. But let me kind of bring her up close to the camera, like on the back end. But I want to show you that on her bum bum, on her little bum bum here, she's got this little design right there on the outfit. Okay, so yeah, but I just, oh my gosh, like she is so cuddly in this little outfit here. She is so cute. And yeah, I think she feels a little bit more comfortable getting out of her fancy little dress. And with it being warming up a little bit now, we can get into some shorter sleeves and some shorter pant legs and stuff here. But I think she looks really, really cute in this outfit. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing her in this. And I went ahead and just left her socks on that she had, just to kind of keep her feet a little bit warm. I always like to keep socks on my babies. But anyway, she looks super cute in this. So here she is. Yeah. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button, of course. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the moment that a new video is uploaded. And you all have an awesome day, and give all of your babies a big hug from all of us here at Serenade Nursery. And I hope you guys had an awesome theme Thursday, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. All right, bye everybody.